Well, hello. It's that time again to find out who the winner is for this Journey to the Secret Word.
Yes, this is for our MSC Seashore cruise. And we're doing a couple of things different this time when we spin the big wheel. So stay tuned and we're going to tell you more about that.
Well, we are so excited to have so many people involved in this game, and every time we run this contest, we get more and more entries, so we're excited to say that.
Yeah, we had almost 250 people this time. Part of the problem with that many people is it's getting really hard for people to see their names on the wheel.
Yeah, it was one thing when we were having like 75 or 100 people, but with this many people, we thought, oh, what are we going to do? We want people to be able to see their names. So we came up with an idea.
Yes, we are going to have a spin-off. So what I've done is I have divided the 240 some odd people into 5 equal groups.
Yes.
And each group is going to have a spin of the wheel, so you should be able to see your name. And we'll end up with 5 winners from 5 different spins. And then those 5 people, they're going to go on the final spin to see which one of the 5 wins the level 8 luggage.
That's right.
So we're pretty excited to show you this new way, and hopefully you get at least to the finals to see if you're going to be one of the winners. So
yes. All right, so first of all, let's talk about what the secret word was. We had a few people that said they couldn't get it. They struggled with it. And then a few people had it halfway through the cruise or the vlog series being released. So the secret word was snorkel.
Snorkel.
One of my favorite things to do when I'm on the Caribbean, on a Caribbean cruise. So I was excited to be able to work that word into it. And of course, I was able to do some snorkeling on that last voyage with the MSC Seashore. So that's why we picked the word snorkel.
So what we're going to do is we are going to run through each letter and show you where it was, so I'll give you an idea. So if you haven't played before and you're wondering what this is all about, this kind of gives you a hint as to what you're looking for if you want to join next time we do the next Journey of the Secret Word.
For sure.
So on day 1, it was embarkation day.
Always a crazy day.
And there was a letter.
There was a letter.
And the letter was L.
Yes.
You remember where it was?
I do not remember.
It was in the Cabaret Rouge.
Oh, yes.
Now, there's a story behind this.
There is a story.
What you don't know, there was actually no letter hidden on day 1.
We got back to the room late that night after being in the Cabaret Rouge lounge and realized, oh my, we were so busy unpacking and traveling with family and getting to know the ship and dealing with things that we forgot to hide the letter.
Yeah, the very first day of the contest, we forgot to hide the first letter. So when you saw that L in the Cabaret Rouge sitting there on the table next to the drinks, that was actually the second night of us on the cruise enjoying that same venue. Now, we had been there the day before,
yes,
and we were going to go back and film it and go get ready and go back. But we thought, you know what, we're going to be there tomorrow anyways. We'll film the letter there tomorrow.
So we kind of cheated. First time we've ever done that, guys. You know, in the past, if you've watched us talk about these, there has been times where we've gone back to the room and realized we hadn't hid it and then gone back out at midnight and hid it somewhere. But this time we decided, we knew we were going back to that Cabaret Rouge lounge because we enjoyed it so much that we would just do it that day.
Yes. So that was day 1 letter. We had an L. And on day 2, which is technically the second letter we hid that day, but the only one that you saw for day 2, it was our day that we were heading to Nassau. We were supposed to be in Ocean Key.
Right.
They had canceled it. They had moved us to Nassau.
Due to weather.
And that morning we went and had a pretty big adventure in the dining room for breakfast. And that's also where we hid the letter.
It was. And the letter was the letter O.
So yeah, we had a crazy time getting a seat that day. We finally got a seat and we put the letter there. I think it was next to the teapot right on the table. And that was the second letter.
Letter O.
So on day 3, we finally did make it to Ocean Key.
Ooh, Ocean Key. A beautiful place.
Yes, and we had big plans to hide it in the sand or hide it somewhere actually out and about. And of course, we were having so much fun that again, we kind of forgot about the letter, but we at least didn't forget about it getting back on the ship.
Yeah, so when we stopped at my favorite little outdoor bar that they have there, we realized when I went to get our ship cards and get a drink that, oh shoot, I had the letter in my backpack and we hadn't hidden it on the sand or anything. So we hid it, or Mr. Canuck hid it, in plain sight right on my hat. And a lot of people struggled with that one. A few people told us that they had to watch it a few times.
Some people struggled, but some people had the opposite reaction. Some people said that we knew it had to be there because you weren't acting like totally natural. Your head was kind of frozen.
I was kind of moving my neck awkwardly as I was talking because I was afraid it was going to fall off my head.
Yes, so that was the letter N, had Ocean K on the hat. Day 4, we had our first official sea day. And we were having formal dinner.
Formal dinner.
MSC still does lobster for formal dinner.
Way to go, MSC. A lot of cruises don't do that. That's a plus for them. So yes, that's where we hit it, was with my lobster dinner that night in the main dining room.
And that was the letter E.
E.
That was next to the lobster. We should have used L for next to lobster, shouldn't we?
Right, we should have.
We weren't thinking.
We had already used that letter.
And the next day was, where were we? We were day 5.
Costa Maya.
Yes. And
But we didn't get off the ship in Costa Maya.
Yeah, there was a lot of big mega ships there. And we thought, we're not going down there to get into that crowd. We're going to stay and enjoy. We did a spa day that day. We didn't hide it in the spa.
Where did we hide it?
We hid it in one of the lounges in the evening, sitting kind of up over my shoulder as we were talking about what was going on that day.
Yeah, that was the Brooklyn Cafe. And that's a fun, nice, sort of chill venue that we enjoyed a lot throughout that week, too. So that was where we hit it then.
And that was a R, I believe.
R, letter R.
Snorkel. Yeah, has an R in it. Yeah, that's right. Day 6, we were in one of our favorite places, and we were in Cozumel.
Cozumel.
And we went back to one of our favorite places that we found in a recent vlog, and that was to the Sky Reef.
Sky Reef that we went and did some snorkeling, so hence the word snorkel.
And part of the deal with getting your package there at Snorkel Reef is you get a 5-minute massage.
I think they're trying to entice you to pay for a 45 or an hour massage or whatever they had there. But they came around and they did the 5-minute massage for everybody that was in our group, and there was no high sales pressure. A lot of people asked me about that. They really didn't. They said if you wanted to book one, they showed you that they had a price list, and if not, they moved on. But we hit it while I was getting the massage right on the deck chair.
Yeah, it was sitting right up on the towel clip there as I kind of panned away from Mrs. Canuck and over the clip. It was sitting right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the 6th letter, and that was the K that was there.
Yes, that's right.
So 1 letter to go. It was going to be the S in snorkel.
On the very last day.
It was at the C day.
Yes.
And where did we hide it?
Where did you hide it?
Well, we had a special guest with us on the cruise. We were there with family. And what better spot to put a letter, especially a kid's toy letter block, but in the hand of a baby.
That's right. So our grandchild held it with me. He might have been playing with them at different times throughout the cruise. So anyways, I said, film it quickly, just his hand, so you can see that he was playing with it. So that was the last letter of that cruise.
Yes, and so that's an example where we hit all 7 letters for the word snorkel. Mm-hmm. So now we get that out of the way. Now it's time to start spinning the wheel multiple times.
Yes, we're going to do that. All right. Are you ready? Let's do it.
Okay, so let's spin the wheel, and like we said earlier, we're going to spin it 5 different times and get 5 finalists that are going to go on the final wheel for the win, the level 8 luggage.
Right.
So, here we go. Let's spin the wheel.
Let's do it.
Okay, round is going. Spinning is starting to slow down.
Oh.
And
the name
is
Diane. Diane C. You will be moving on to the final spin.
Yes, for sure. So we got 1 person for the final spin.
All
That's
right.
Diane C. So let's do the next person.
Let's do it again.
So here we go. Spin that wheel.
Spinning.
Round it goes. It's going.
Slowing down.
Almost there. And Andrea F.
Yes.
Looks like Andrea is the one that got that one. So now we've got Andrea F. She's going to join Diane C. in the finals.
Perfect.
Okay, that's 2 out of the way. 3 more to go. So you still got 3 more chances if you haven't won yet.
Oh.
Okay, the next one. Here we go. Let's spin the wheel.
All right, let's see who else's name gets picked. Around it goes.
Still spinning. We're going to wear out this wheel. And slowing down. And the winner is Jack I.
Oh.
Jack is the next person, so he's the 3rd person that's going to make it to the final spin.
All right.
So, here we go. The 4th time we're spinning the wheel.
4th person.
We got another group of names, almost 50 names on here. Let's go. Spin that wheel.
Let's go. Spinning.
Round it goes. Starting to slow down.
Oh.
And it is
Julie.
Julie P.
Julie.
It's the 4th winner that's going to make it to the final spin.
Okay.
1 more to go. So if you haven't won yet, this is your last chance to get to the group of 5. And here we go. Spin the wheel.
Let's spin it.
Spin it. It's slowing down. And Here we go. It is
Cheryl.
Cheryl B is the last person to make it to the finals. So there we go.
The people in our final, we have Diane, we have Andrea, Jack, Julie, and Cheryl. Let's go. Get that all on there.
So what we've done for the final 5 is instead of just putting 5 names on the wheel, we put 5 names on the wheel 5 times. So they're all the names are there 5 different times. So there's 25 different slots on the wheel. So you should be able to see all the names still.
Okay.
And this is it. So the winner of this is the winner that's going to win the level 8 luggage.
Nice.
Okay, here we go. Let's spin the wheel.
It's spinning.
Spinning. Almost there.
Slowing. Oh.
And the winner is...
Oh, Julie.
Julie P is the winner.
Congratulations, Julie.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Julie is our winner of the level 8 luggage. Congratulations, Julie.
Yes.
And of course, special thanks always to level 8 that keeps on sponsoring this contest and providing the luggage to the lucky winners. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that hopefully you like the new way of doing it, and a better chance for you to see your name and make sure that things made it on there. One point of clarification, though, that we did come up, we had some questions and comments, and we had to go through and kind of tweak some of the submissions because it's only 1 per household. Mm-hmm. So some of the people have entered multiple people from the households, and that's why you might see your name on there with someone else, is whoever you submitted with. Mm-hmm. So, but congratulations to Julie.
Congratulations, Julie.
And thank you to everybody that joined, almost 250 people that were part of this process. It amazes us that everybody's watching and looking for these letters, and when we're out cruising hiding them, it gives us the motivation, even though we forget from time to time.
We do.
We always have it in our backpack, just whether we remember it or not.
Just pulling it out is so crazy, right? I actually, we just got off of a cruise ship, and I started setting an alarm on my phone to remind me. So
there you go.
Hopefully we don't forget any time in the future.
Yeah, and speaking of that one, so the next contest will be us on Holland America's Volendam. We are going on another 7-day cruise, so it's going to be a 7-letter word.
Yes.
And so watch after the final vlog, the 7th vlog of that series. It's going to be coming out in a few weeks.
Right.
You'll be able to try again and submit again to see if you can win your level 8 luggage.
That's great.
Okay, thank you everybody for playing. Thanks for joining us today. And again, congrats, Julie. We'll be in touch with you.
We'll be in touch.
Okay, take care everybody, and good luck next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.